Ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty sure that at this moment we are live, and yes, I did indeed forget to turn on the mood lights. You know, it's in the middle of the night for most of us, so nice little mood lightning. Now, hopefully, I can get into these settings and get them done. I don't think we'll have a low latency stream tonight, doesn't look like it. I can try a few things, but yeah, let's give it a shot. Nah. No. Hey, Rizlak. Hi there, man. What's up? How you doing in this, this chilly night? Honestly, it's quite cold here. Got my blanket, but hopefully we'll just get a bit fired up from playing this game. We are most likely going to be tanking tonight. Yeah, which is fine by me. I like tanking on the protection Paladin especially. We do have the PallyPower right here. We'll be using that. I wanna find a way to make this a bit smaller actually, so since we're heading towards ICC anyway, how about we make it a little smaller? How about that? Config skill. Oh, that's just for this. Meh. Hey, there we have it. Okay, so I immediately like the add-on more already. Now, if we can just pull it right here, keep that nice and small, like that's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better. So we'll keep it like that. We'll start heading towards ICC. Now, let's take a look here. All is well. All right. Ooh, actually, we're gonna go ahead and deliver this real quick. Yeah. I should have done that long ago because, yeah, now I don't get the weekly reset and I kind of fucked myself over there, but it's alright. You know, I don't have much gold left at the moment anyway, since you guys know the squish is coming quite soon. And you'll want to have, as little amount of gold as you can get. Like, I would say get some flasks, maybe get a few potions right now, stock up on those things, because they're gonna be... Actually, right now they're hella expensive. I don't know if you want to do that. You see... I think there's a way to get more sight in here as well. I'd have to figure that out some point. But you can increase the render distance. I have it set up on Obby. That's why I can see like to the end of there on Obby, but not on this character. I don't know the macro right now though, so you know what, I'll just post it in the Discord. Let's get a nice little, yeah, could use some work, some more tabs. Like a nice little macro tab maybe. Talent tab is also incoming, eventually. Let's get this. Alright, so that quest alone gives us like 108 gold, very good. But no BOE, sadly. But, it's not the end of the world. We do have that now, but this is still good for VDW. Instead of this. So, I don't know. We'll have to think about that when we have to swap the holy. We probably will have to swap the holy at VDW. We do have a decent holy set. It's nothing too special, but it's pretty okay. Red Lemonade is back in the chat. What's up, Red Lemonade? How you doing? Hope you're having yourself a fine night. And that you're ready for some ICC and some Sanctum. Because as you can see, we're heading towards it right now. In fact, let's get that Crusader aura pop in. Vroom vroom. And yeah, after the ICC, we'll go to Sanctum. Hopefully, get the boots. Who knows? We'll see. And after that, yeah, that's done. Then we're done. No TOGC tonight. Sadly, we didn't get the immortality yesterday either, but you know. Oh no, 2 days ago. Yesterday was Ruby Sanctum day. Not my favorite night, to be honest. But you know, you gotta get them done. I think they still did 5 of them. Yeah, the Ruby Sanctum's 6th run is today. So they went on and did 5 of them. Now I don't think that the 4th and the 5th were that bad, considering... I don't think I saw them in Discord for too long, so they must have went on much better than the 3rd one we had, but... You know, you're always gonna have one of the Ruby Sanctums be an extreme struggle. And, yeah. Not always, not always. Usually. I mean, 1 out of 5 is not bad, right? I'd say that's not bad. Oh no! Oh no, this person died. Torvi. Poor Torvi. We could have probably saved him. Let's get some things set up here. In fact, let's turn this thing around. It's like pointing right towards the entrance. That's not very good. We can just turn him around. It's gonna be better. Okay. Okay, we got the goon squad in here. Some of our guildies are showing up. Cleaning this entire stuff. With the power of friendship, guys. Oknian Milio Savik says, I don't hear you. I could probably raise the volume a little bit. But I feel like I'm kind of spiking into that red zone. In fact, I can see that right now. So, I don't know. If you guys want me to turn up the microphone a little bit more, I can probably figure it out. You know, some way to do that. If this is fine though, then I'll just keep it like this. But if you guys really want me to turn it up, I'll go ahead and turn it up. Judoman Grandster is in the chat. What is up, Judoman? Hope you're having yourself a wonderful night. I, for one, yeah, I'm ready to do some protection paladins. It should be fun. It should be fun. Hold on. Actually, that's the wrong thumbnail. Lol. There we go. Much better. Glad I double checked that. Oh, we got aggro on this thing because paladins are amazing. But let's get it anyway. Keep our DPS safe as well, so they can actually DPS. Because you don't want to DPS when you can't DPS, you know. If you're gonna DPS and pull aggro, you're gonna have yourself a very bad time. Now, I'll keep an eye out on the chat here for that microphone thing. If there's any more feedback, I'd love to hear it. If not, we'll just keep it like this. Okay, let's go ahead and pull these things into the mobs now. That's a bit too much. But don't worry, we got Holy Wrath. That will buy us enough time to bring our dwarven ass over here. Parry the super long distance shield bash, which of course is completely fair. But it's weird, right? Because it's a magical spell, but you can parry it. It's crazy. Alright. Stun that thing. Let's get over here. Judeman Grandster says your microphone volume is perfect. Well, alright. If it's a 1-on-1 ratio, I'll take that. Alright, we do have to heal up a bit here. Like, Cloud9 is also aware of that. He is gonna help me out a bit. And this is really what friendship is all about. Did he just heal himself? Nah, I think he healed me. But yeah. Keeping each other alive is probably more important than, like, just straight up kiting them. You know, you gotta help each other out. It's a team game, guys. These kind of things, this is a team building exercise. Everybody benefits. Get a nice little stun on that boy. Some of our NPCs might have died here. We took some casualties, I feel like. These are gone. Yeah, there's one going over there. I guess we'll bring him with. If we can keep aggro, which we seem to be fine. We'll keep the aggro. Not anymore though. Look at those mages just spiking. 1 or 2 crits, man. They are just gonna fly through that aggro. Come on, hardcore parkour. Yes, no, hardcore. Let's go. There we have it. Shameful display of hardcore parkour. Alright, well, we'll just pull him in here. We'll keep him slowed so the melee can just DPS easy. And there we go, we got Tyrion involved. Now, at least he's done something. Usually he doesn't do a damn thing. I guess you're all aware of that. Yeah, the Tyrion boy is a very strong paladin, but man, he doesn't know the first thing about teamwork. He just wants to get the kill at the very end. Just like me right now with these ads. I honestly don't think we have many NPCs left. Like, we should just go ahead and tank them here and kill them. Let's see, we don't have a healer currently. But we do have a Shadow Priest. I think he's trying to heal us. Yeah, this seems fine though. Oh. How's that boy? Give him some salvation, because this thing is not tauntable. And just grab him right off him. That cleave, it's not line of sightable. It is super long range. It is not fair, guys. It is not fair. Honestly, that is some bullshit, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? Just gotta handle it. Okay, how about this? I did up this a bit. Maybe that was the thing that that slightly off-balanced it. Oh, hold up. My voice is not like... It's not here anymore, guys. It's trying to leave me, but it still has to stay for just a few hours longer. After that, it can have some rest when we're laying in bed. But before that, nope. Gotta keep talking, because there's a lot to cover. There is gonna be new things that we see every night. Just like the day of tonight, we're gonna be seeing some unique things happening. That is the thing that you can always expect in, you know, any game really, if you've played long enough. But yeah, especially in this game, I'd say. There are situations that you know, you don't run into often, and then all of a sudden, it's like boom. It's there. You gotta handle it. Judoman Grandster says, I've been wondering, how do Shadow Priests compare to Affliction Locks? I don't care about raid utility, just straight up DPS. Yeah, that's fair. So, Affliction Warlocks, as you can see, there's one right here, Harry.her. They got a bunch of damage, like all of their things is just straight up damage. Damage, 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 damage. Hey, guess what? More damage. What is this? Hey, more damage. This will allow you to do more damage. Everything in Affliction is literally for damage. They are insane. Hopefully, we'll get to see that tonight. I think this is a really good Affliction Warlock. I've seen him on the Skadas before, so he should be Gucci. Now he's got the pet, he's got the transmog, he's keeping the Lich King weapon, he's keeping it real. We'll take a look at his damage, but as far as expected damage goes, Shadow Priest is a very linear DPS class. It will do its damage and that's it. There's no procs, there's no execution phase, there's no insane like crit based stuff, you know. You crit, but that's it. Just standard crit. Now, Affliction Warlocks, I'm pretty sure that they get something that allows their corruption to crit. Yeah. There is so much more RNG involved in Affliction Warlocks that Shadow Priests simply cannot keep up. They don't have enough tools. Laslovi Zolt says, hey, which add-on is pinging you when you are low on health? I got no idea actually. Literally no clue. We can take a look though. Maybe it's DBM, maybe it's OmniCC. Because I've been noticing it well. I've been noticing that as well, and I'm like, oh, MikScrollingBattleText gives you a... Oops. Well, let's hope we start soon. Let's take a look. Loot alerts. Okay. I got no idea like what most of these add-ons function like when you look at all this stuff, like the way that I've always had it. Oh yeah. Here is trigger low warning. Let's see. Triggers for low health warning. Let's take a look. All classes health change on 2 conditions. I don't know. I'm sure that yeah, I think Judeman Grandster would actually know it better than me, to be honest. He answered so quickly. I feel like we should just take his word for it. The Magic Joker card says, hey, do you play Horde? No, I only play Alliance. Glory to the Alliance. And glory to DPS trinkets on a tank. Oh boys, we're gonna do so much damage on spikes if they survive for more than 2 seconds. Spare Nickel says, how many ICCs does your guild do a week? We usually do 6 ICC 25 heroics and 6 Ruby Sanctum 25 heroics. 1 Trial of the Grand Crusader, hopefully with immortality, but it doesn't always pan out the way we want it to. Alright, so yeah, Judeman Grandster knows what's up. That's good. Sadek Lotfi says, hello? Hey, how you doing? Is it me you're looking for? Heh, that's a song. Firas Empty Met says, Blood Decay versus Warrior Protection for tanking. Me personally, I'm always going to go with the Blood Dead Knight as a main tank. Maybe not as an off tank. Preferably you'd want the Death Knight to be the main tank, and your off tank, you'd want your off tank to be the one with the support spells, such as a Paladin, which is what we'll be doing tonight. Razor Eyes will be main tanking because of, you know, his natural aggro, his plethora of cooldowns, like there are so many cooldowns on the Death Knight. And I have all the support. I can D-Sac, I can Hand of Salvation, Hand of Sacrifice, you know. If someone is out of range from the main tank, you can't Hand of Salvation him. That's not an issue if the DK is main tanking. So just straight up DK versus Protection Warrior, always DK. Always, always. There's no questions about it. The only exception is in Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic, when you need a 3rd tank to tank the adds. That's when you want a Protection Warrior. Oh, that's Discord right there. Oops. Just getting the stuff set up. Gustavo Henrique says, my internet is so laggy, I can't play and have fun. Yeah, that's tough, mate. I think there are servers in, you know, in like different parts of the world too. Now it sucks because it's not Warmane, and I wouldn't know how to navigate you to those servers, so I can't help you with more than just a suggestion, but maybe you should try to find a good server closer to, you know, your country. Because, yeah, Warmane is somewhere in Russia or Eastern Europe, and people in America with really good internet, even they have bad ping, just because it's such a long route. Sadek Lotfi says, the Protection Warrior, it is good. No. No, it's not good, because what is good? Do you compare good with something? How do you call something good, you know, when you say this is good? I can probably, like, yeah, in my opinion, something is good if it is better than something. Like, you need something that's bad to have something that's good, you know? And the warrior in all of the tanking situations, except for Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic, is bad. So no, they're not good. We do still miss a few people. It seems they are on their way though. Or maybe we can just give them a nice little summon. Adako1994 is in the chat. Yo, Adako. What is up, man? Hope you are having a wonderful night. And that you're ready for some ICC. Because, yeah. Amir Ebrahimi says, hello, I want to start a class and make it best in slot. What is your suggestion? If you just want to make a class best in slot, a tank is the way to go. No legendaries. All your items are basically going to be given to you if you are in a guild that, you know, wants to gear their tank, which they should be doing. So just to make anything biz, probably just the protection paladin, honestly. It's probably the easiest thing to make biz. Yeah, I can't help you with that, Magic Joker. I can only tell you that if you want to make gold, Tim has given some great advice on that. Just do classic raids with yourself, maybe with a buddy or two. Loot the bosses, they give a lot of gold, and sell the items that they drop. Okay, so we're just getting ready here. I have been having like the stiffest of all shoulders. I think it's because of all the leaning I've been doing towards, you know, the chat, which is right there. So, yeah, I don't know. Might have to swap things around a bit. Maybe just pull this monitor, like this one, pull it there. I don't know. I gotta do something because my shoulder is getting too stiff like this. Like, it hurts, man. Alright, but we'll be getting started in just a minute here. It seems like one person is relogging. Now we're gonna just hop a bunch of buffs just like that. It's the PallyPower buff, super useful. You know, I didn't used to use any buff for buffing or add-on for buffing. But when I started streaming, I was like, yo, that is too much to keep track of. I got a chat to watch, I got my own dignity to watch. You know, which honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I'll fuck up, but we can learn from my fuck ups, right? And that's also the point. Oh, we need fishes. I have a fish, but not the fish that we need. No fishes. I haven't had fish in like a very long time. If you're not leading raids, then like why carry fish? Red Lemonade says Blood DK versus Protection Paladin. What to main as first tank? Okay, so I think a Protection Paladin is super easy to play and not that hard to master, right? Yeah, there's a few tricks, but you can get used to them quite easily. Now, why is it easy to play? It's because you inherently have a ton of single target threat in Seal of Vengeance, and you also have a ton of area of effect threat in Hammer of the Righteous, Avenger Shield, Consecration, Holy Wrath, Seal of Command, if you so wish. And the Death Knight will only have Death and Decay, Pestilence, and a fucking useless Blood Boil. Area of effect tanking on a Death Knight is super difficult. What are you going to be doing in RDFs on low gear? AoE tanking. So if you want an easy class to play, take Protection Paladin. If you want a difficult but very hard to master class, take Death Knight, because they can self-heal until like the next blue moon. It's insane. They are very strong. But the thing is, they're hard to play. In my opinion, I think they're pretty difficult. There's a lot more to track than a Protection Paladin. Chris Goodwin says, well, there's always Valentine's Day ibuprofen for that shoulder. Maybe some ibuprofen. Are you meaning... Okay, so when I read that, I immediately think, hey, he's trying to give me some happy pills, you know? Like ibuprofen, alright, like in Holland it tends to be drugs, hard drugs. So yeah, that's my thoughts when I read that. I don't know how to respond to it. Amir Ebrahimi says, forgot the best in slot that I told. Which class is more fun in your opinion? Forget the best in slot that I told. Which class is more fun? Okay, so which class is more fun? I would say a Shadow Priest is very relaxing. It's not a top of the meter thing. So if your thing is going for top of the meter, you're gonna want to play a mage, TTW mage in a 25-man raid. Almost nothing better than it. Who has cooking? I don't have cook. Ooh, I got mining. We gotta fix that. I need some jewel crafting. The game crew says, hello, could you make a video and tell me your settings on your grid? Yeah, I've been getting that question a lot. I'm currently busy with another project, which I'm not gonna like show you right now because spoilers. It's gonna be a fun one though, but yeah, it's on the list of lists that I have to list. Or that's not a list, that's just a guide really, or just a how-to video, but it's on the list of videos I will make. Alessandro Stelzer says, what do you think about Druid tanks? Druid tanks are my favorite main tank in the game. The only reason why I would not let a Death Knight main tank is if there is a similarly skilled Feral Druid there. If that Feral Druid is in there as an off tank, you know, great, he can rebirth. Great, he can innervate, but he doesn't get any rage. He needs that rage. It's the only class I would let main tank over a Death Knight. They have crazy cooldowns. They have a stupid amount of health. And overall, they're just really, really tanky for a lot of reasons. Viras Empty Met says, who is second in DPS after the TTW mage? Check out my video, top 5 DPS classes. There I have my top 5, my personal top 5. You can see all 5 of them. And that's not just my personal opinion, you know, like I also base actual performance in raid. Let's rebuff this, because this is like 10 minutes ago, and that's kind of sucky. Okay, now we're gonna be Alright, you know what? The gamer crew says, alright, appreciate it, no problem, man. It'll come your way, like, I'm working on it. Tomorrow we will be taking the night off from the streaming schedule as well. I'm thinking, right? Should I, Alright, this seems fine. Should I go ahead and take a Sunday night off from streaming, another guild raid, to focus more on editing? Because I find it hard to get any time in for actual editing. And I think people really do like the videos as well. Kais has just subscribed. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it, man. Oh man, we're so close to like 1000 as well. Like, man, it's been going so fast. Thank you, guys. But yeah, so should I take Sunday night off of the schedule to get some more editing time in there? Because I'm having a tough time getting any time in for the actual editing, and you do want to sit down and just take like 4 to 6 hours to get something done, because it does take a long ass time. I'm not saying I'm the most efficient at hold up. We gotta do tic-tacs, bro. Alright, so what we're doing here, we're ping-ponging Merogar left and right. This way, the melee DPS gets a very small way to walk. And yeah, just pop nitros, get back to our tank, share the damage. You know, it's Valentine's Day, give him a little hug. Get that hug in there. That's what the people want to see. Alessandro Stelzer has just subscribed, thank you very much. Fix your DPS meter. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, so I'm so sorry. We'll take a detailed look at it to make up for it. So both of the mages came in hard. 71.4k ignite. Get Rex got a 68.1k, both really high. decently high. I've seen higher, but it's good. So we got a Eviscerate Rogue, no Rupture spec. He used Fan of Knives though, on the spike. Interesting. Alright, so we'll take another look at that in just a minute here. But we gotta pull this. Okay, like, I don't know. We're gonna get those there. Let's see. Like, get the last views in there. Okay, there we go. This is perfect. That kind of messed up there. Honestly, I should have just went behind the wall, but I didn't think I'd have the aggro against a Death and Decay. Tim TM says, take Thursdays nights off. Yeah, fucking Ruby Sanctum night, man. I mean, I just fucking hate Ruby Sanctum, guys. One is alright, okay? Like, you can take one Ruby Sanctum, that's okay. Once you get to like 2 Ruby Sanctums, that's when I get exhausted by it. Once you get to 3 Ruby Sanctums, I want to kill myself. That's just a joke. Don't kill yourself, it's bad. You're gonna take a lot of damage if you do that. But, yeah. No D-Sack for the Blade Storm, bad tank. I agree, Radwan. But usually when you outgear something really heavily, you start slacking. So, yeah. It's... You should use it. Like, you should use D-Sack every fight. It's short, 2-minute cooldown. It should be used plenty of times. I need to ask my officer something here, though. By the way, guys, how should I handle these ads now? Alright.
Side, like someone.
You need to interrupt.
So...
Yeah.
Just interrupt. We did it.
No. Alright, I'll just take him to the boss. Alright, we're gonna have to take these ads to the boss because they fixed my little trick. Okay, so let's take a look at the comments. Maria says Paper Warriors. You mean here? Yeah, well, it's Raccoon. No, I love the guy. Honestly, I give him so much shit, but he's like... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so... Sorry, Raccoon. No, I give you a lot of shit. Okay, this fucking sucks, this entire situation. I'm sorry. No, but Raccoon, I do love you. I had to mute my mic. I'm so tired, man. It's okay, though. I'm sorry, Raccoon. I was getting to it, like, it's called the art of doing things with your mouth, I don't know. Yeah, Winky. Alright, we gotta focus up on this, though. Oh, this is really annoying. Yeah, I'll have to keep my Avenger shield for this now. And that's fine. Alright, there's the Seed Popper. No. Get him. Alright, maybe I should have not stunned him right there. Alright, we're just gonna have to deal with those like right now. They're not really stacking up right now, are they? Oh, that's... Okay, we got a lot of... Let's see, seed right there. Like, this is such a mess. What the hell? Like, normally we're used to killing these ads really quickly, and then we don't get, like, mind controls and everything. Like, what a mess. Okay, let's see what we can do here, though. Okay, so they should still spawn on the right side. That still is the same. I'll get to the comments in just a minute here, guys. Like, it seems like they're changing something about Lady Death Whisperer every night now. Stun. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you for the subscription, Bucky. You'll dream. I hope I got that right. I only got like a second to look at that. Alright, so these ads, they aren't coming, man. Alright, let's take these. Now, what is that one doing? It seems to be like really 8C. Now, we can't really do this anymore. Okay, we're gonna stun him. Okay, now interrupt him. He should walk with us now. No, no, what the heck? This ad is so weird. Like, it doesn't function like a normal ad. Like, I'm bamboozled right now because he's different. Self-Torvy, there we go. Alright, we're gonna have to just pop a CD here. Like, this thing is so annoying. This fucking ad right there. Let's grab them right here. Let's keep in front of them, but no, what a mess. Can we kill it though? 9%? No. They're really trying. There's the Demonology Warlock? What? No, wait, no. The Affliction is right here. Oh, there we go, dude. The Affliction MVP. Let's go. Marius says the ads are bugged. They were bugged yesterday also. Yeah, but then I didn't have to handle with them. Like... yeah. Nice fuck up on the Discord right there. Guilhermo Duarte says, Hi, what are the best classes of healers in Warmane? I will make a video about that, but it's far down the road, so I would say Holy Paladin is definitely numero uno. Resto Shaman is my second favorite. Disc is definitely third. At that point, it's like probably Holy Priest fourth and then Resto Druid a close fifth. Yeah, it's about that. I think it's how they were on retail, says Roberto Moretti. Range DPS should take care of them, at least that's how we did it today. Yeah, I did think that was the way to do it. I don't think those things can really kill a range DPS, so I don't think I should worry about it as a tank. I think the only ones I should worry about is taking the melee ads, getting a bit of aggro, moving it to the melee DPS. Alright, are we ready? Ouch! Alright, we gotta do evasive maneuvers here. Although one of our druids seems to got us covered. Let's get Sanctuary on ourselves. Just get... oh, we need this as well. That's a big one. Alright, there's still some coming for me, so I'm gonna cut the corner right here. Line of sight them. Just pop the wings in the meantime. Or can I? Oh, I feel stunned. Now we can. We're not gonna need the wings for Gunship. Alright, let's take a look at some of the comments. Marius, how can there be no warriors in the top 5? Yeah, we got a lot of strong DPS, so all of them are gonna be like, you know, it's tough for them to get anything done, really. They need to be equally skilled on the class that is favored in this kind of high skill raid, you know. For example, if you raid with, alright, no offense, a bunch of noobs, then any class could be number 1 DPS, any class. Because the other classes aren't performing at their perfect, you know, caliber, at their highest caliber. So that's what it is, really. Let's see. Every class can be beat. I've seen H-Pala Shaman solo heal LOD. Never seen Druid, but it's possible, says Radowan. Yeah. I've seen the solo heals as well from H-Pala and Resto Shaman. I think that's why I put them on number 1 and 2, because they are capable of doing that. And then you had like the Disc Priest, which is just the perfect support, right? And you put them on number 3. That's what I was thinking. Gustavo Henrik says, is Disc Priest good on a 10-man raid? It can be decent. It's not game breaking. They get a little bit of a tough time there for sure. You know, because the bubbles, there you can't code 15 people. You need to code 10 people, and then you got like 5 seconds downtime. You gotta figure out what to do in that downtime. Now, I think healing as a disc in a 10-man is really good for your experience as a Disco Priest. It will put you in situations which a 25-man raid usually won't do, and when it's necessary, it won't put you in that situation often enough. So do heal some 10-mans with a Disc Priest, it's good. Especially on the Lich King, you still soak all the infest. It's super, 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 super. Zyril Cruises says, hi Arby, how you doing, man? I'm fine. Like, besides this annoying stiffness, I'm really fine. Like, oh fuck. We didn't buff. Alright, well, it is only Gunship, but yeah, we are slacking. If you guys see me slack with buffs, you can let me know, honestly. Like, I'd rather hear it from you guys than from the officers. Because, man, I don't want to slack. I really don't. But I don't want to slack on the stream either. And it's tough. Like, which one do I do? Do I stop using Rocket Pack? Do I read the chat right now? I want to use Rocket Pack, though, because I should. I mean, let's take a look at our actual damage this fight. Which we haven't done in any of these fucking encounters. Which is also something you guys should tell me. I should get good at this. Because the thing is, if I get tired of hearing you guys say it, I'll be like, ugh, if I don't do it, then they're gonna let me know again. I don't want that. But yeah, look at all the DPS. We're almost up to 10k. Rocket Pack. Yeah, 666. Right, nice. Don't use the Rocket Pack. Let's see, the ads are bugged. Amir Ebrahimi says, I like that Warlock. Yeah, let's take a look at his specifics in just a minute there. After I buff. After the fight is done. Because I'll show you, like, also the No, let's just get to it. I'll tell you what I see. We should have definitely swapped away from Tiny A-Bomb on Lady Death Whisperer as well. Like, some fights... oh, what the fuck are you doing here, you fucking bitch? Get back over here. No, don't fall, don't fall. Yeah. So where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's reset him. Yo, what the fuck is his problem? Why is he angry? The high... oh, yeah, I'll get back there. Ah! High Fang Overlord thingy was really chasing me. Like, I don't know why he didn't stop, but I'm here now. I don't know what the heck that was. I've never seen him so upset. I know the taunt bug about him. I don't know, maybe I'm just really tired. And I'm making shit up as I go along. Either way, I hope you'll enjoy it. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but he was all up in my shit. I tried to reset him, but luckily I got back in time. Yeah, let's take a look. You can LOS that ad. Oh, Radowan, that's a smart one. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Holy Priest with Valanir can out-heal a Paladin on LOD. Of course, if like the Paladin has a Valanir and gets the like perfect timing with Infest, you know. Everything can happen, that's why it's a good game. It's not set in stone that a Resto Druid is always gonna be lower heal, the lowest healer. It's not set in stone that a disc cannot be out-healed. It's likely. Fuck yeah, it's likely. That's why it's good. Yeah, I agree, Radwan. It does depend on which fight and how you handle it. If you can heal really quickly, if you're fast with reactive healing, you're gonna get a lot of healing that way. So that's good. Radwan says there's a special talent tree for disc 10 man. You can focus on renew and flash heal. Yeah. Yeah, because some of the fights do get tough. If you get Blood Queen Lana'thel, for example, your shields will not last at all in that fight. It's quite tough. Emil Hernandez is in the chat. What's up, Emil? How you doing? How you doing, compadre? What's up? Amir Abrahimi says, make a guild. It will be crowded, I promise. Yeah, but it's a... Okay, so I put a lot of pressure on myself, okay? If I, like, make a guild, I'm going to want to make events and stuff like that. And that's gonna take a lot of time. I already feel like I'm quite busy with the streams, with the editing, with, you know, life in general. We don't have one... Nah, that's just a G-boss, doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just too much, man. I can only do so much in one day. Okay, so he did a nice little trick there with anti-magic shell, which I should have foreseen. I just reacted, I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired. Sometimes it just comes down to... Ouch, that Shadow Priest got bopped. Did you see that? 1 HP or something. Alright, but yeah, Glyph of Avenging Shield, that's the one I use on this Paladin. I do mix it up a bit sometimes, but this one is really good for a single target aggro. You do get rid of some of the slows though. Okay, just Hammer of Wrath. Or Righteous Hammer. Hammer of the Righteous, I mean. Because you just want these adds to go back and forth between you and the range. That's the best scenario possible. Don't let them hit the range. That Shadow Priest could have died. I could have prevented that death. That would be... People wouldn't blame the tank, but it would be on the tank. In my opinion, that's on the tank. Oh, did you see that 24k crit? Or like, combo crit. That's a lot of damage, guys. Instantaneous taunt. Let's pop a CD. Because look at that. He's very big, he's very angry. That thing is not dead yet, I'll stun it. Why did he taunt it? All good. It's fine, like... Yeah, he got the taunt, I'll give him a sec for aggro here. And just keep going. Big crit. Okay, now you want to wait here a little bit for all this stuff to wear off. All these debuffs. Otherwise, you will get a combat bug. Other one says, BQL is too buffed for disco. Yeah, too much damage. The shields just can't keep up. You know what they say, like... just too much damage for one to manage. Yeah. What a reference, right? Amir Abrahimi says, mate you. What? I'm a W. Oh yeah. Okay, so that bringer was decent. I feel like I've seen a better... Wait, are we going PP today? Interesting. Yeah, I think I've seen better afflictions in Asperity. But what are they doing? They're saying something on Discord, but I'm talking through it. Yeah. I think we're going this way. that was actually on the tank. Not on the tank anymore. Now, let's get them in there. Oh, that Warlock. He seems fine though. They are quite tanky in their metamorphosis state. You can definitely leave like a few adds on them. But this one is annoying. It CCs people, so let's see it before it can CC us. Amir Ibrahimi says, you were talking about the Warlock, which you oh, right. We were gonna talk about the Warlock. No, don't worry about it. It's me who, like, just constantly shifts from subject to subject. It's fine, though. We'll take a look at this, Affliction. Oh yeah, it was Lady Death Whisperer. He, clutched it. So yeah, let's take a look at this Drain Soul. It's 10% of his damage. Now, I kill this Colossus boy first. Let's get him into the corner. Now, if you get into this situation where you have both the Colossus and the dog, you'll want to get the Colossus down first. Because if he stomps right now, half your raid is dead. It's happened to us in a few previous raids. You want to avoid it. Honestly, just pull them one by one, but we have the DPS to push it. So that's honestly why we just don't care all that much. If you pull all three though, that's tough. That'll be tough. Remove the rocket bags. Oh yeah. Yeah, like that doesn't cause a combat bug anymore, but yeah, there's no reason to have it. We got an epic purple shirt. We spent an entire coin on this. We better equip it. Alright, just keep it right there. Alright, let's get Seal of Vengeance up. So that's a bunch of ads. We'll grab them all with Holy Wrath. Now we're CC'd, but that's fun. That's fine. That's Boomy though. Okay, let's get these things. I don't know where the fuck the MDs are going, but they should probably just go to me. Like, what was up with the stacks? I figured that the DK would take the big thing, so I could take the small things, but I ended up having to take all the things. Chris Goodwin says, man, I can't thank you enough. Thanks for the cheers. I really think it's like embarrassing if I read that, so, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the cheers. Good to see this content, was lucky to find it. It makes me miss Wrath of the Lich King. So close to leaving retail to play this. Don't tell them, don't tell Blizzard that I made that happen. I'm gonna send some police officers to my door. Sir, you gotta stop playing that video game. It's illegal. What a fucking scenario. Nah, I don't think that'll happen. But yeah, nice to see that you're enjoying it, man. And yeah, other one, it doesn't cause it anymore, but, you know, aesthetics. It does look better without the rocket pack. Let's get some of these, now that Jeeves is up anyway. Alright, let's make... Alright, we're solo tanking this, so we'll have to keep our Divine Shield for the reset. Oh, 7 seconds. Well, pull now, there we go, perfect pull. That's how you gotta do it, man. You gotta pull on exactly like that last microsecond. Alright, but mostly this is just gonna be tank and spank. There's not much to talk about here, so let's take a look at the DPS instead. The Feral is really going in hard right there. Now, as for the stacking, we had 2 melees. So, you know, it's unfortunate. Hopefully the melees realize what I'm trying to do with this movement. I shouldn't move back, should just keep it there. Because honestly, tanks should start moving with malleable. The tank has nothing to do here. This is like a huge DPS cockfight, right? So maybe it's time that the tanks start doing something on this fight. Now, the malleables are coming from that fucking guy over there. See this piece of shit throwing malleables? Like at this point, melee should have gotten the fuck out of there anyway. So maybe by me moving, they're gonna notice that something's wrong. I don't know. They haven't told me to stop it yet, so I'm fine with it. Amir Abrahimi asks, do you have the Warlords of Draenor models or the classic? I use the classic one. I think it's better. I grew up with it, you know, so... I actually thought that the Warlords of Draenor models looked fucking disgusting. I installed it once to check it, but I didn't like it. Okay. So when this hits 9, we'll have to pay some attention. Now we do take a lot of damage here because of his buff. Increases physical damage by 90%. What? We're not solo tanking! Well, I guess so. Yeah, I was about to reset it with Divine Shield, but... You do have to remove Righteous Fury. Because this 80% with that 80% threat increase, you will take aggro. And that's not the plan here. I'm gonna stick to the plan, you know. You see the aggro is getting too high. I could honestly salvation myself. Oh. Alright, I just got out of it. Hey, it's free for all. Should have ninja'd that. Adako1994 asks, do you go with 2 set or 4 set? I love the 4 set bonus actually. So I always take the 4 set. The 2 set obviously does give you slightly more stats. But I don't think it's incredibly necessary to get a few stats if you can have 12% chance to live a Lich King hit. Because the thing is, by itself it's just 12%, right? It's not going to counterbalance the Chill of the Throne. But if you combine the 12% from your tier with this effect, suddenly you're very evasive to hit. Stefan99 says, can you make a video on how to set up the NeedtoKnow add-on? I'll show you right quick. Okay, so you want to track a spell. It's a debuff on your target, right? So it's a debuff on your target. And then you're gonna want to type the name. In this scenario, it's Judgment of Justice. So there it is. Make sure you use uppercase letters. You just give it a little color, you know, let's make it pink. Where's pink? We're a paladin. Paladins are pink. Okay, so there's that. You just type this back in. / NeedtoKnow NTK. And now it will work. I think I'll just make a video about all of my add-ons in general. The 2 million, let's take a look. Faster Gut. The 3 million was from the Feral. Okay, I'm on boss. I don't have nitros because I foolishly wasted them in trying to kill that Plague Scientist. So this is gonna have to be a bit slower than normal. Usually I would like to pop my nitros, get in there real quick, start getting my threat per second. Because as a tank, you get threat per second instead of DPS. Alright, so in Asperity, we move with the slime spray. This way melees don't get parried, and they only have to move one time. It reduces their potential parry, increases their total damage, so that's all good. Now, the sticky ooze could be an issue. Yeah, this is kinda sucky. So, what we'll do is we'll pull it back a little bit, just like that, and give them the back again. Now this can be evaded, but we'll talk about that when we play a ranged DPS class. I'll get more than enough opportunities to show you guys. Ah, this is perfect. We just stand right in the ooze. We take so little damage from it, it doesn't matter, guys. We're tanky. This thing is absolutely just a wet potato. He does not hit all that hard. Alright, so let's keep moving with him. Face me, you coward! Now, Death Knight is handling that. As you can see, a mage getting that. Is he gonna ice block it? Nope. Alright, this is good. We can just stand still right here. Death Knight on the off tank here is really good. That death grip, it can be used to just death grip. Exactly what you would expect, to be honest. Alright, we got an explosion right there. We're gonna use Divine Sack here. Yeah. Alright, we just stand right here. We got Divine Sacrifice right here. Okay, some people died. Of course, Valkora died. What a slacker. Just one more little ooze dip that we have to take and we should be fine. Alright, decent loot. Vanya Karvalovsky says best way to level. I'll show you. I got a stream ID coming up on like how to level proper. Yeah, we'll get to it for sure. But the best way to... oh, fuck. So sorry, guys. Alright, let's take a look at the mage. 60.6, 49.2. That difference is basically the ignite. Let's see, 716k, 600, okay, so 20k difference. No, there's more difference. But yeah, it helps for the burst for sure. Amir Abrahimi says, if you enchant your boots with engineering enchant and then delete engineering, will the enchant remain and will it be usable? I don't think that's the case. I've never tried it. It would be a bug abuse. I wouldn't recommend doing it. But yeah, like Judoman Grandster says, it shouldn't work. So we're just waiting for some DPS to arrive here. Like, do you want me to pull this or? Alright. So we do pull this. Right. Yeah, they want me to go there. This is so fucking weird. I guess it's faster though, but yeah. Anyway, should be fine. Now, if we would have been dropping some consecrations, it would have been much better, actually. Just wanna line of sight them, but honestly, nah, Starfall ain't allowing that. That's alright though. Alright, quick little stun at the end. Tanvir Rehan says, yeah, you cannot use it. This used to be... Well, this is a whole situation. But I'm not gonna have to worry about those insects at least, so that's good. That is a whole lot of shit right here. Alright, let's get to PP. Yeah, people had like all the professions on them, and a good amount of them got banned. The ones who were really abusing it to like a stupid extent, right? Blacksmithing, tailoring, engineering, jewel crafting, all of them, like 8 professions or something. That's too much. They just got banned. Because yeah, people were like pulling stupid DPS then, but it was not only for that reason. There were a lot of things that were broken. Like on the Retribution Paladin tree as well. You had so many things. Quadruple dipping. Right, you heard about double dipping, right? Triple dipping. I guess you've done it with some, you know, like you got a nice little nacho, a little bit of cheese. You triple dip that shit. It's good. But quadruple dipping, now that is just unhumanly. You don't quadruple dip, but Paladins did. In several things. Like Judgments were critting way too hard. I remember Hammer of the Righteous critting 60k. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Discord to come to a conclusion here. Let me just ask them. Alright, so we've got another quest. You gotta do it, you know, for Shadowmourne. We're gonna go ahead and be a wet noodle throughout this entire fight. There won't be anything to tank for us. We might have to pop a D-sack every now and then, but basically we cannot be Abomination, we cannot be main tank, so yeah, rip. Marksman Hunter doing 35k DPS with double dipping, Arcane Mages and Retries, yep. Yeah, there was a lot, man. They fixed a lot of stuff. Alright, so he taunts it. I'm assuming he's the tank. I'll just DPS. Let's go. I guess we can go ahead and have a nice little chat, guys, because I'm not gonna die as a protection paladin DPS. And I'm also not going to be able to like do a lot of damage, like significant amount of damage that I feel like tryharding. We're gonna be spreading with the green, stacking, I guess I should say. Amir Ebrahimi says, please explain the professor tactics during the fight. Okay, so there you have it. Why the fuck is no one else here? Okay. Like... Okay, this is what we do. We push it until like 82%, then we wait for it to start casting. Oh, poor mage. Ooh, nice blink. Then we wait for it to start casting. Then we push the face so we don't get the ooze. After that we... okay, 2%. Hold up. Like... I feel like I should be paying attention to this because there's a lot of shit going on right here. That's not right, but... Anyway, push it to 80%. Once he starts casting, you push him into the transition so he does not spawn the green, but instead both of the oozes within the same animation, you know. Then you make sure to check your debuff. If you get a green debuff, you DPS the green. If you get an orange debuff, you DPS the orange. Now, this only happens in transition phase. Right now we don't have a debuff, which means that we can just kill any ooze that we want. So yeah. Gas Cloud, the tactic is quite simple. He targets someone, that person runs away, the rest kills it. Green, it's simple as well. You target someone, you stack up, you share the damage, you kill the green. There's a good chance that the Abomination is also capable of doing a lot of damage. Like you can see right here. 21k on the Abomination. He's supposed to activate his right click, activate the attack. And that way he's going to do like double the amount of damage. Like as you can see here, attack is on 40, like 41%. Okay, we're gonna be pushing the boss, but this is a terrible position. We want to put it closer to the table if possible. Right now you can see gas variable. We are on the orange, but you don't want to rush there. Just keep staying on the PP a bit, push his percent, let the oozes come to you. Now, there's some unbound places going on as well, but you just ignore that mostly. Understand it so you don't wipe to it. Oh my god. This thing ain't dying. Come on. Alright, so that can happen. It's quite a messy run, to be completely honest with you, but yeah. I hope you got most of the things. I hope I got most of the things out of the way. If you need some specific answers for this, feel free to ask it. Like, yeah. You just gotta understand the fight and take things one by one. Like, understand malleable, understand choking, and then take it from there. We're gonna get choking in like 8 seconds here. Probably is gonna happen. So we're gonna get ready to move on that one. And there's a pull as well. There's the choking. It's gonna move him out quite far. Choking is really fucky though. You just gotta be prepared for it. Let's take a look. Ooh, 18k. Look at that. 37k ignite, which is low as fuck. The lowest we've seen this entire night. And he's still top with 18. Almost nearly 19. And this guy got almost 60k ignite, but in the end, let's see the percentage crit. 78% crit. 76% crit. Man, they both really lucky. Like on FFB, I only had like 50 to 60% on every fight. They are sharing the focus magic though. That would explain it. Yeah, Feral has a really tough time here. Too many target swaps. Not enough combo points to go around. Alright, let's take a look. Another one says, finally I found a man who's playing as long as I and remembers all the stuff. Honestly, that's the most exciting thing about streaming. Like, there's so many people that, you know, that history is there. And like, a lot of new players don't know about it. And they should, because it was fucking hilarious. It was a great time. Zyro Cruz says, what's the general tactic for Unbound Plague? Yeah, Radovan has the right answer for that. You wanna notice when it's on you and pass it on. But you don't wanna like try extremely hard. That tactician got open. Or not, it didn't get CC quick enough. Feels like there's one or two things definitely a bit messy in this run, but it's still fine. Oh, there's the second tactician. Alright, we're gonna holy wrap this here. Get them all nice and slowed. Or at least for the moment. Where is that tactician? It's trying to kill Velora. Well, I cannot have you do that. I'm sorry, but he's mine. Like, this is just too much to handle though, like. They're even like single targeting the wrong targets. Like these mages, they really have it coming. Because there's a tactician alive right here. And they're killing like the commander. They're killing the lieutenant. They're not killing the tactician. So, I don't know. If you get aggro like that, you know, you can expect... Okay, if you don't see the main tank killing your target, expect to get aggro. Tanvir Rehan says, isn't it more damage for melee if you don't move on boss? If you don't move boss on choking, so melee can max range it and still keep DPSing. It's an interesting concept, but they'll have to attack it from the front, I think, because the choking does explode eventually, and that is a little bit of a bigger radius than you would get from standing near it. So, no, I would still say just move it. You are losing DPS regardless of, like, yeah, choking is just like a shitty one. Like, the entire PP fight is just not really that suitable for a melee to begin with, but choking doesn't make it any easier. But my point is you can stay behind the boss on choking and stay out of its range and still shred. Buff, 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 buff. Right, right, right. Good point, other one. No, we could give it a shot, but usually you gotta move it anyway for like abomination, you know, puddles and stuff. Alright. But yeah, we can definitely try it. Hopster. Okay. We're gonna hop call me maybe. Just gonna start with the this is so risky. Like at the start here, everyone just goes ham. And you need a second, right? To get some of that area of effect on. Now, let's get Taldaram pointed towards there. There we go, there's the HOP. Oh god. Alright, let's get them back to the middle. Zyro Cruz says this is the first time that I've seen your guild not as focused as previous raids. Yeah, I don't know. It is quite a mess in Discord as well. Like, man. Like, me getting pushed back is not a good situation. You don't want to push the tank away with this. Usually we can kind of just handle that. But yeah. I don't know. Just trying to stay in here, you know? Like, as long as we can stand still with the Shadow Collision, it's not that big of a deal. That's why I just don't worry about it. Alright, Shock Vortex. We got a really smooth reset in there, hope you guys saw that. But the off tank is just not, or main tank is not moving. That's kind of a bitch. Alright. We got Taldaram incoming. So, let's move it really slowly here. Now, moving really slowly is actually a bad idea here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, we should be fine here. Yeah, I was just on the DPS, I did position it. You know, shit happens. I'll pop a D-Prot. And a Divine Plea. You know, I get a nice little bit of dodge rating right there as well. Alright, so yeah. There wasn't going to be any much thing happening there. I had aggros. Managed to catch up a bit on the comments, which is good, you know. Damn, that was really close. Your health jumped to 2%. Nah, man. You don't have to worry about death when you're a Paladin. You got Ardent Defender, so it's all good. Once Ardent pops, though, that's when you're gonna wanna, like, once Ardent Defender procs, that is when you're gonna wanna, like, start worrying about your health. Before that, just chill, man. It's all good. Ain't nobody worried about anything. We're good. Oh, get back here. Alright, he just did a little bit of a charge. That's fine. Now this thing is gonna hop all over the place again. No, it's fine. So we can go ahead and pull these ads to this ad. That freaking Feral is really going hard, guys. I mean, I've seen better, but like, man. At that point, like, I almost feel like giving up on aggro and just taunt, you know? Because you're not going to be able to fight that at all. Yeah, it's Gucci, he didn't proc. Yep. That's a protection Paladin, man. Honestly, it's kind of an AFK spec, but then again, the entirety of Paladin is AFK. Like, literally, if you saw my Iron Man stream, man, we were AFK for like 4 hours in a row. It's crazy. Alright, we got buffs up, we got things up. Let's take a look at the chat. Zyra Cruz says, watching you play makes me want to abandon Holy as an off-spec and jump to Protection as off-spec. It is really chill, man. It's probably the easiest thing to gear in the game as well. I mean, this is there. This is like you and DKs. This is you, DKs, and Warriors. This is also Warriors, but let's just not talk about Warriors. It's okay. This is you, DKs, you, DKs, you, DKs. Yeah, this is pretty... I guess Ferals also want it, but... Basically, you're fighting like 1 or 2 classes for almost every single piece. So you gear it really quickly. And, you know, it's fun. It's chill. Now, you should expect to off-tank as a Protection Paladin, even though they can main tank. But, yeah. It is a lot of fun. Okay. I'm just gonna stack up with the off tank here, or main tank. And yeah. Let's just pop our wings, do a little bit of damage. But honestly, we're just a bag of HP right here. She goes ahead and bites the mage. Takes her time coming back. You can get an exorcism in, even as a main tank. If she goes far away enough, of course. But yeah, mage is up to 36, 37, 35 now. He needs to get a few crits in there. Like, once you see a few crits, he might shoot up to 40k immediately. So that's a crit. That's another crit. There you have it, 39. Come on, get that 40k, boy. You can do it. Let's go, Magus. Oh, he had packed. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Where's that Magus? Hey, did you see that? He got the swarming shadows and he immediately ice blocked it. Very good. Ah, there's the Magus. Who's he gonna bite next? He can't find him. He almost enraged. It was hilarious from that angle. Zyro Cruz asks, what is the best main tank for Light of Dawn? I would say Feral Druid any time of the day. Best main tank Feral Druid, best off tank Protection Pala. Together they just work perfectly. Up. We gotta move out. So he's doing them quests. And we're just giving him the link for a sec. There we go. Prot Paladins lax on sets of cooldowns. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Hey. We instantly got dispelled, like instantly. That was really weird. I did not react in time for that. Okay, we're just gonna... Yeah, just gonna pop the D-Sec here. Oh, now we got double D-Sec. It's fine. It's fine. Just move up with him. You know, get that stack back on. Other one says, if you ask me, the best tank would be a Death Knight with a hybrid build for melee haste. Yeah, that's what they're using right now in their speedruns, but I don't think that's the right thing. Because, like, yeah, we gotta stop here. I'll just pop a Seal of Light. Alright. Yeah, we need to wait a bit. Raccoon needs to bite a few more people in order to get his Shadowmourne. Oh, that's all good. So yeah, I get that you would want like a Death Knight tank, but the thing is, the Druid tank is also capable of doing a lot more damage than a DK tank. And I think that few thousand damage, it definitely like balances the scales out, right? And what the hell? He was doing Hellfire. Actually, what the hell? But yeah, a balance or a Feral Druid, it can do lots and lots of damage. And I think it's like balancing out, pretty much. What the fuck? Alright, stack up here. Oh, that's a lot of that, people. Oh no, Holy Priest. Nice. Pop the D pot here. And I'll wait a second for her Blood Bolts. Alright, I'll go for Divine Sack right here. It should last until the end of the fight. There we go. Good loot. So, yeah. Having a Blood Death Knight would also give you Hysteria. And yeah, woo, we're doing spins, boy. Yeah, that was fancy, honestly. Oh, give him a little bit of a cheer right there. Yay! But yeah, Death Knight, Feral, they're both amazing main tanks for sure. There's advantages, disadvantages to taking either of them. Zabinza here says, even you're a fan of the Feral Druid tank, so am I. People prefer Blood Decay as main tank and Protection Paladin as off tank. There's not many beer fans. Yeah, it's true. I think it's pretty weird. They are really strong, but you know, it is personal, like I said. Advantages, disadvantages. I should go with Vengeance, to be honest. There's not that many ads. You can get a few stacks on most of them quite easily. Zyro Cruz says, wipe incoming for Shadowmourne? Yeah, almost, man. There was a lot of that, people. Alright. That's a good little pull. That way they stack up, and look at that. When you stack ads up as a tank, you kind of want to imagine like a... you're gonna want to imagine like a Flame Strike underneath the ad feed. If they can all fit inside of a Flame Strike, then you're doing well. And for reference, Flame Strike is like... yeah. What is Flame Strike? What does it look like? Let's get a stun on those things. We got one person who died. Oh man, we got those ads. Really? Alright, so sometimes there's a bug. These fucking ads. Like, let me see if I can get a nice visual on them. Let's see where they at. Oh no, they fixed. Good. Let's get in here. Get this Frostbinder. I'll actually pop a D-stack here, because Frostbinders can actually do a lot of damage. So, if you have it up, might as well, since you don't tend to use them for anything else in here. Armory is kicking in. Well, you gotta like... Honestly, if you're gonna go for a speedrun, your tanks need to be like 100% on point as well with their damage. Because it is quite a bit of damage. It's like... Oh yeah, there you go. They bugged again. So if your tanks are all dealing like maximum damage, you're gonna at least get like 5k extra damage per second. And you know what? That's a lot of damage. Once you're really looking at super endgame time pushing strats, you know, something that gives you 5k damage, that is valuable. Now we're taking lots of damage here, but it's all good. The debuff reset. Now we got some NPCs which are neutral to us, killing our people. As you can see here, Brandon. He is trying to kill us. And it's killed a few of our healers. Luckily this guy has Ankh, like a million times this rate apparently. Which is good. No, just get him right back up, give him some innervates. That's how you do it. So yeah, one of them died. Captain Grondel. You can kill those things with reflective damage, but it takes forever. Like, you can AoE him, I think. Where are they at? Yeah, like, you see that if you, like, AoE him, you can hit him. Consecrate doesn't seem to work, but as you can see, the Flame Strike definitely does. Alright, let's get these things together. Once you keep them stacked up, people will cleave, and then you know, they'll die in synchronicity. Of course, they die, you're using solo target seal, and this works fine as well in AoE, because check this. This one's got 5 stack, this one's got 5 stacks. Like, your Hammer of the Righteous, when they all have 5 stacks, it applies the 5th stack, right? Or the 6th stack. So, it's not that bad, actually. The thing why I'm not having any aggro is because the DK, for some fucking reason, is being MD'd and tricked. Now, like, I would never let the Death Knight main tank on the ads. I think Paladins have more AoE aggro, and giving... Like, if I were to get, like, some tricks, some MDs, you know, I would have been fine. Nah, let's still throw it. Okay, so, yeah. If I was to get those MDs and tricks, I would have much more aggro than DK would have. Probably. But, you know. They're giving it to the DK, so... Yeah. Can't do that much. Because if you get them all from the start, you can position them yourself. You can get... Honestly, the positioning was kind of fucking horrible. They were all over the place. You can get them yourself. You can Holy Shield it up, you know. It's just better. But, no. Without any tricks, with this amount of DPS, you're not gonna be holding aggro on area of effect. The other one says try getting AoE aggro from the bear. Yeah. That swipe. Now, yeah. Do you remember that time when there was no area of effect damage reduction? You know, when you hit like one target with Blizzard, it does 2k damage. But then you hit 20 targets with Blizzard and it does like 1k damage on every target. That didn't exist on Molten. And you had Druids with Swipe. Now, you guys probably know Swipe. As you can see, 3.3 million or 3.1 million just with Swipe. This didn't have area of effect damage reduction, even in bear form. So, as a bear, you'd have unlimited aggro. Or like, no, you'd have like a lot more aggro. And as a cat, you would do so much more damage. Should I go holy? No? Like, I don't know if they asked. So, like, I'm kind of just waiting. Okay, let's go. So, yeah. We're gonna need some mana, that's for sure. Okay. It's healing time, guys. We're gonna equip GTS. That's the right one. We don't have Seal of Light glyph. We have Seal of Wisdom glyph. So that is kind of a, you know, it's a whatever. It's 5% healing, it's big. Berserk Mangle spam. I remember Feral Cats doing 150k plus on, yeah, that's the thing. Like, they did so much more damage, like, substantial amount more damage. Oh, come on, baby. Let's get some... Nah, not getting that water. Okay. So we're not gonna pop CDs there. Oh, fuck my life. Beacon. It's all about this beacon. That's what holy is. You gotta use that beacon. And in the meantime, we can heal this boy up a bit. I would have loved to get some more mana though, but honestly they were fucking assholes about it. Like, honestly. That's not a bad thing to happen, the acid burst. But where is that portal? I'm running Oh, they're all over there. Well, that sucks. Let's get that up. Okay, let's go in. Where's that star at? Hello? People moving without star. Not that good. Now we could be swapping Crusader auras and getting a whole bunch of movement speed here. I think I would have liked doing that, but hey. They're not, so it's okay. Alright, so I didn't pop any CDs because I think they're gonna pop a super early heroism. But I'm not sure about that. I'll check the chat. What the fuck is with this guy? Does he have like some kind of pact with one of them holy palas? Hey man, put your non-beacon heals on me. I'll keep spamming this kill myself spell. Now we do want a nice little sacred shield in here. It builds up a little bit of absorbs. Oh. Alright, I think we're going right now. Alright, now just stay close to the boss and make sure that your glyph is hitting the boss as well. That's important. Now, I was really slow. I'm not like the best H-Pala for sure. I don't have Lay on Hands either right now. But we did our part. Let's get a little bit more healing maybe. Come on, don't end the encounter yet. Yeah, 4.81, there we go. Intellect H-Pala, ignore. Yeah, I was thinking to go full spell power because I only ever heal here anyway, and on Syndra. In fact, let me ask the officers if I should stay holy for Syndra. Healing Syndra would be terrible. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that other one. I thought about it at the very end, but not at the beginning. Like, yeah, I've never really played much of H-Pala. Okay. Alright, we're staying holy. We're getting one more boss. Now watch me get every single Unchained. Hey, Krista Boyik is in the chat. Nice seeing you. How are you doing, girl? And yeah, it's not so good. I'm sorry about my terrible H-Pala performance, but it is what it is. Now we'll just take a look at this instead. Because look at that number. 77. Why am I not healing him? But yeah, that's much better. Like, if we take a look at the... Oh, never mind. We'll take a look at this. Yeah. Nah, I don't care about... Like, as long as nobody dies, healing doesn't really matter. When people start dying, though, that's when you gotta, like, you know, open up that Skada, maybe. Take a look at who's slacking. Minus the fuck out of his DKP. We got one more little wave here. Another one says, I tried a lot of combinations for H-Pally. Best one so far was Hybrid, Intellect, Haste. Go for 1.1 second Holy Light with... somebody just die, or was he already dead? I think he was dead. Go for 1.1 second Holy Light cast with Judgment and Holy Light Walk. I think it's about that. Let's take a look. Like, I don't think I'm far off the haste gap. Oof, I am. Yeah, that's pretty big when it comes down to VDW. Let's see, how much do I have even? Yeah, I could use a bit more. There's no totem here though at the moment, no haste totem. But I could definitely lower it a little bit more. We do need that freaking gunship battle ring though. No, we're staying holy. Nah, dude, I don't need mouse over macros. I failed LOD like plenty of times with Holy Pala. You really don't need anything. You just, you know, if it works for you, that's good, but I don't necessarily need it. Oh no, poor Magus getting killed again. You know, we can stop the Magus from dying as a Holy Paladin as well. It's not only as a tank, because you could also heal him. But let's just focus on DPS for a bit. There's more than enough healers alive. $17, 15 haste on the H-Pala. I feel like that might be like a tad too much. I don't know though. Yeah, no, I know that's too much, man. Like, that's where my taunt at? There's my taunt at. Yeah, wanna fight? Spine Stalker, bitch. I'll insta Flash of Light myself. Like, I think the perfect amount of... Oh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have used that. Oh well, we'll see. I need it at the end of Cinderosa. But hopefully it will be off cooldown by then. So yeah, if you want to get like a lot of haste, I think 1400 is more than enough. You get 3% haste from Boomkin Aura and like 5% from the Shaman Totem as well. It missed. Lol. Yeah, I'm thinking to go Spirit. Yeah, I'm thinking to go full Spirit Paladin, boys. Like, let's go, we can do it. No, Syndra! Leave me alone! You know what? That's a good plan. This guy's got the right idea. So I'm thinking to go full spell power, basically. You know, just a full VDW healing spec. Maybe a little bit more haste would be nice, but I feel like I can still replace a few items, like, yeah. This, you can remove that. I guess you could technically get the hit rating pants as well, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, what else? Ruby Sanctum Bracers would be a bit better. I'd get a little bit of haste from there as well. But yeah. Basically just the belt and the ring, those are the real big issues. I didn't even gem this shit. I thought I'd get rid of it within like 2 raids, and here we are. Let's get rid of this. We cannot use G-Boss, which is fine. We just don't have the buff right now. Why not full Spirit Rogue? Yeah, man. You don't have any downtime. All this Helper 5, oof. That is gonna be major. I did make a full Spirit Holy Priest though. I think I showed it once on stream, on VDW, but yeah, I'll show it again for sure. So let's initiate with our devastating burst opening macros. Yeah, none of this is macros. Anyway, let's try to heal. We didn't get Unchained, so my diversion tactic worked. She did not see me as a potential healer. I do not see me as a potential healer, by the way. Alright, let's see what we can do though. I have to heal those people up a little bit. Explosions are coming in quite hard right now. Oh, you'll be taking a lot of damage. Oh no, somebody died. Kane! Let's get some heals. Now, technically, what you want to be doing here is just keep healing the melee, so your Glyph of Holy Light affects all of their Chill to Bone stacks. Besides that, Beacon on the tank. I mean, it's a freaking H-Pala, man. Alright, right here, this is a good chance to get a lot of Seal of Wisdom manas. So Seal of Wisdom procs from melee attacks, from Shields of the Righteousness, as you can see, double proc right there. And it's absolutely amazing. Like, look at all that mana, that's several percentages of mana. In like a fell swoop right there. We're full mana, guys. Yay, H-Pala is not broken. That's a joke. They're so good that it's not fair. Anyway, let's take a look at healing. Hey, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? I'll walk over there. You know what? I'm just gonna attack. Let's just auto attack the boss a bit. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we're still doing pretty well. No, considering we haven't been casting anything really. Oh, Timacat, no! Another. Alright, this is my new tactic. We're just gonna use Judgment of Light. Now, I know the officer's saying stop on boss, but I need to get some Judgment of Light procs in. Alright, Judgment of Light up. Alright, 4 seconds. We can heal one time and have one stack and explode. Even inside of the middle of the group, it's not that big of a deal. Get wrecked. I want to heal the mage. Oh, no, I'm not gonna heal them. Yeah, I didn't get him up. I was late. Hey, an elf is coming now. That's fun. Like, as you can see, I'm really enjoying this Holy Paladin experience. I am so invested in this. Alright, H-Pala is necessary though, it's a necessary evil. Alright, let's go. Let's pop a GTS. Now, if we get Unchained, we're not gonna give a single fuckular about it. Alright, so because of the Shadowmourne quest, that doesn't work. So if you were doing Shadowmourne quest and you got this Doom, it's not going to proc. You could stand like... I think you still have to stand away from people, but you should be fine. Alright, so Blistering Cold is incoming, just Divine Shield before the Blistering. And now you can just keep healing. Oh. She didn't even pull hers, she died. So that's good. Let's pass on this. Congratulations, tank. I think he needed it. Maybe it's PTS that he needed. Another one says the best full spirit class is Demonology Warlock. The spell power that it gives to the raid. Yeah, that's a lot of spell power. Now, luckily, we can just go back and swap the tank, which is my preferred thing. Let's get the fuck out of this way too OP heal class. Actually, let us stay in Holy for just a second here. Let's take a look. Let's check the mana. And HOTS, full mana. Alright, we should be ready. We're not gonna use Tiny A-Bomb. It's the Lich King. Yeah. Okay, Luis Torres. Hey man, what's up? Greetings from Cuba. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a beautiful day in Cuba as well. It must be like morning in Cuba or something. I think the time zone difference between us is legit. But yeah, I hope you're having a beautiful day, man. QFTWPT says server. This is the Warmane Icecrown server. It's 3.3.5 Wrath of the Lich King. It's very Gucci. Another one says, if you get Unchained in the second phase, you can just cast until you get the next Unchained. Yep, that's what I was going to do, but I did not get Unchained, so it all worked out. So yeah, guys, we're going to be off-tanking the Lich King. In the fight, I will probably have to communicate with my main tank as well, which is the nice little dwarf right here, Razor Eyes. With his new twin... I'm just unable to speak words at this point. Okay, so. With his newly equipped trinket, Sindragosa's Flawless Fang on Heroic, providing him 30 more stamina and a little bit of resistance. Luis Torres asks, how are you? I am tired. I am so tired. I'm ready to go to bed. But we still have a Lich King. Oh no, we got Ruby Sanctum to do as well. And now we're getting a Whisper. Please do Necrotics. Oh no. Alright, dude. We're gonna need more water. Okay. So, we got Ruby Sanctum after this. 6th run. Hopefully we can stay on Protection Paladin. It should not be too taxing. Cool for the win, PT says. Oh shit, yeah, Radwan, you're right. Maybe I'll just rip off the logo. Lipton is gonna be like, hey, that's our video now. That's a good advice though, thanks Radwan. Cool for the win, Pate says, I play in Lordaeron, Icecrown is always full. Yeah, it's true. It's worth the queue skip though, but it is really full. Luis Torres says, I'm playing in a national server here in my country. It's probably for the better. A lot of people in America, which I think Cuba is situated in like very, very close to America. I'm not good at world maps though, so if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have a lot of MS. And with that MS, it's gonna be very difficult for you to like play a lot of classes. Like Affliction Warlock, you need 100 or less, you know, you can't have like 400. There's other classes as well, like Shadow Priest, it's really difficult. Oh, look at that. He plays a Shadow Priest here on his national server in Cuba. Very nice. So yeah, if you enjoy playing Shadow Priest, it's gonna be tough. Alright, so off tanking. We take the Shambling. We handle the necrotic, because the healers, they were feeling a little bit nervous about it apparently. Skyrim on Barry. I'm gonna put my focus on him. I'ma forget otherwise. Okay, so after I pick up the Shambling, we're gonna give him this nice little gnome over here. Gonna give him a salvation. Okay, so no taunt glyph, don't tell the officers. They don't like that. Go for it to win. PT says I play Combat Rogue. Very nice. I play pretty much all of it. But yeah, for now, let's focus on the Lich King. I'll get Skada open for you guys on damage. And pick up the ghouls. I don't think we can at this point. That is a nasty, nasty starfall. And the Blade Flurry. Oh, can we get a single ghoul maybe? Oh, oof! No Righteous Fury. Okay, so Harry Potter, salvation him. Okay, Necrotic Plague on me, that's absolutely perfect. Ouch. Okay. That's a habit, old habit of mine. You used to be able to jump over the shockwave. It's not possible for a very long time, but it's still just an old habit. Let's get a few ghouls up in here. We stun his Enrage and the ghouls at the same time. Very good. Necrotic is incoming. Shadow Trap on the range. We will move. Ok Boomer. Gonna dispel him. Now we have enough ghouls, so we don't necessarily have to worry about that. He's dying quite quickly. This is definitely an issue here though. I'm gonna have to pop a depot here. Grab him. Okay, so we gotta get to the edge. In the meantime, we gotta make sure not to lose our Necrotic. Yeah, that Necrotic right there wasn't handled proper. And someone died. We do still have the proper Necrotic here though. So we stun this. We'll just let him die. Oh no! I'm gonna need to kill him. I'm sorry, I just fucked up so hard. Yeah. Fuck me! Fucking retarded shit that I just did. Holy shit, what a fucking mess up. Yeah, but like, there's so many people that like, it was a mess, but Jesus, I fucked up so hard. Alright, so, let's see. Holy fuck, I'm so triggered now. Like, we lost so many important roles here as well. Demo is gone. We don't have any reses, but they're gonna try it though. Mages are all gonna have to go. Ooh. Yeah, what a fucking mess. Alright, so I fucked up there really hard. I should have passed the Necrotic back to the Shambling. I thought it would proc one more time, but it didn't. So that's definitely on me, like that's really fucked up. Wow. Sorry guys. Like that's just gonna happen. Those enrages, you cannot take many hits of that. Like at that point as well, like, it's just so fucked up. Don't get rid of your own Necrotic. Yeah. Minus DKP? Nah. There was too much there that went wrong for them to realize my error. I do think I should get minus if they see this VOD or if they're watching it, and with 30-second stream delay we're gonna see this minus, but I fucked up hard. That was fucking terrible. let's skedaddle past him. What's... Okay. Krista Boyik says, if you are pro, say, sorry lag. Nah. But yeah, maybe I should. Luis Torres said, it's a very high DPS there. Yep. Yeah, we're pushing really fast. So normally, if your DPS is not that high... Oh, we didn't have Flask either. I'm so tired, man. We'll get it though, for sure. But usually what you're gonna want to be doing is like... you know, you move in 2 rows, ranged walks like that. And then the melee will walk like that. And off-tank is somewhere in the middle. You know, in range of both the melee and the ranged. So that they can go ahead and... and, you know, dispel the necrotic at the shambling. That's why we stay in the middle as the off-tank. The thing is, when your DPS is so good, instead of it phasing when you're like over here, you know, with natural movement, it's phasing when you're like over here. That's a good problem to have, but it is a problem. Anyway, a few more buffs to do. Alright, so... we're pulling in a second here. I just love how you pronounce each name hastily. Do I pronounce names hastily? Should I slow down? I don't know. Maybe I should slow down. Kopros. I honestly didn't understand what happened, lol. I haven't tried much Lich King myself yet. Yeah, a lot went wrong. I'd have to like get an instant replay to show you this, what exactly went wrong, but basically when the necrotic here came, it didn't get dispelled. I was trying to juggle that necrotic on top of it, so the healers really should have dispelled. Now they whispered me earlier saying that they might have an issue with dispels. So I was trying to help them out. Maybe they expected me to do it, but yeah. Luis Torres says here, in my raid, the DPS is very low. Well, I got some guides. So I got some guides up that you could check. There's more guides coming as well. But it could also just be, obviously, number 1, gear. Number 2, different, entirely different server, you know. So there's many things that can manipulate that. Okay, so now we have a good amount of aggro as opposed to the last time. We keep them in the melee for just a second. We want them nice and damaged. We grab the shambling, we wait for the necrotic plague. Ouch. Get wrecked. He's a magus, so... okay, and it's back on the magus. They just fucked it up. Well... yeah, there's a bunch of people running into each other. Okay, necrotic plague is incoming, shadow trap on me. Now we're gonna have to move, but that shadow trap might fuck that guy over. Okay, he didn't. Ooh, he almost ran back in. Another on me, interesting. Alright, that should give us enough aggro. If they don't cleave it all too hard, we're gonna go ahead and just cast an exorcism. I know you don't want to cast while you're tanking, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. We got a necrotic on Gorazo. There we go. Dispel him. Now this is some terrible, like really, really terrible RNG to be honest. We're gonna move him here a bit, but Necrotic is not really stacked because the first one got fucked. And yeah, it's just not, it's not gonna be a fast situation here. That enrage, double enrage, we need to pop a cooldown for that, otherwise we are dead meat. We will get one shot again. That's 2 seconds left on that. Okay, he died just in time. Cindergosa Trinket wouldn't really have even done anything for us, but what else are you gonna do? There we go, stun him, let the Necrotic kill it. Now you want to dispel your main tank, but someone else was a bit faster than me. That's alright. I'm gonna need a hand of sacrifice on the first one. Okay, let's get him in the middle. I'm gonna need an external, I had to use Divine Protection. Okay. Pain suppression, my timer is off. Like, the timer said 10 seconds. But, yeah. I don't know why they let the Paladin tanks tank that exact moment anyway. No depot. Anyway, Arn Defender as a defensive cooldown, there you have it. Anyway. Almost matched the Lich King time. Yeah, you got that right. Alright, Oli Wrath. Now, where you got the file? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Ah. Alright, we gotta keep this one slowed. It's the only one that is still in it. Yeah, like, I'm just so fucking tired. I don't know. Let's focus up a bit though. But yeah, if it wasn't for Nitro boosts, I would have caused the raid. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, the next Soul Reaper I will have to depot. So, I'll depot this. Let's pop it right now, it should be fine. Maybe we can stun this? No. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, good shit. Get the Death Knight buffed. He did get the combat rest after all. You know what? Why the fuck am I with Seal of Light even? I don't know, guys. So freaking tired. Okay, well, the best thing to do right here is just make sure to dispel this guy. Taunt this newly spawned Raging. And just make sure that the main tank has it. Did he not get it like this? I don't know. Suddenly I don't like the add-on anymore. If it doesn't work like that, then damn, that's kind of a shame. Anyway, just let him over aggro you as an off tank. That way, it's you know for sure that he'll have aggro. Let's see, Barry Potter. Yeah, so Lich King will come to us. We'll stack him nice and close to the Raging Spirit. Just get a bit more like this. Okay. Zyrico says, go walk around, do some stretching. Yeah, Maybe like quickly before Ruby Sanctum. Or, you know, go outside, get a little bit of a fresh nose. That only works in Dutch, really. You cannot translate that to English. But yeah, just get some air, cause oh, my brain is not working. Are we keeping a good eye on these bombs here? In case there's a bad bomb, it's gonna hit us. We'll pop the D-sack. Okay. There's the defile. We'll keep him near the edge. There's the Soul Reaper. Now, luckily he's casting right there, so I shouldn't even have popped the thing. And that's the thing, like, I know I shouldn't have popped that thing, and I still do it. Like, that's how tired I am. Just because I got scared. This is ridiculous. I need to go to bed. But yeah, we'll take a look at how this goes. Let's turn him around real quick. Get ready for the soak. The Cloudline, could you hand of sacrifice Skyrim? Okay. So we'll soak some of these. You can taunt them as well. Make sure to grab all of them, you know, it's all Gucci. Yeah, I don't have any depot left, so go ahead. Okay, so DK is coming up in there. Actually, that would have been a wipe long ago. You see those people, they were pulled inside of Frostmourne over the defile? That used to cause a wipe in Molten, because the defile would keep growing, even though we were CC'd by this bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna have to move quickly here, this is fine. One quick spirit in here. We could stun it, we could taunt it, we could soak it. There's lots of things you can do with it. There's the defile. That's fine enough. We got these little spirity boys incoming. Now, just go ahead and holy rat them. They'll reposition and there you go. Okay. Let's pop the wings, get some deeps in here, 15k crit, let's go. Oh. Ah, we can't get that one. Neither that one. Ugh. That one got soaked by the tank, so that's alright. Okay, we made it, guys. Rislak says, een frisse neus halen? Yes, exactly. Maybe just open my window slightly. And that'll do it. So. That's a lot of damage. Almost 10 million. But as you can see, everyone is doing a lot of damage. Nobody below 10k. You know, tanks and healers, but whatever. Yeah. So yeah, everyone did pretty well. You can't really have people at like 7k DPS on LOD, you know, especially if you're not making it to the end of the fight. If you're wiping in like phase 1 or phase 2 and there's people below 10k, they need to go ahead and read a guide or something, you know. Maybe respec, regem. I don't know, there's lots of things you can do, but something has to be done at that point. Or just get more gear, of course. Let's take a look at damage taken on the Lich King. Let's see these mages. This is why mages are definitely king. Feral went hard as well. Affliction is up there, right above the Demonology Warlock. Yeah. Frost Decay. I think that guy is a Frost Decay. Let's take a look. Because Frost Decays get a lot of damage. Yeah. Frost Decays obliterate Raging Spirits. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely like a trend. It's something that happens a lot. I would figure that these two would do better considering execution phase, but they do die really quick once they enter the execution phase. So yeah. Warriors, of course. Boomy did a really good amount of damage on these. Yeah, so 500k. It's not bad as a tank. I could do a lot more if I were running like Seal of Command. Now, when this thing is dead, we are gonna go to Ruby Sanctum. I hope that's a one shot. I am so done. And hope, you know, the good thing about Ruby Sanctum is that it is one boss. It does not take that long, or much thinking as a tank at least. Alright, let's give people some G-Bok. This will increase the damage of the group a lot more than me auto-attacking probably. Who knows? Ah, pop the wings. Thank you for the cheers, Cyril. And the question is, are you going to stay as prot in Ruby Sanctum? I hope so. I really hope so. Because I don't want to like have to swap to a really complicated DPS and then mess it up even more than I am messing up Protection Paladin. Because like, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't think I could do something like a proper Demonology Warlock at the moment, or, you know, basically anything inside of Ruby Sanctum, because most of it is pretty hard. I mean, I guess if you're inside damage, you only have to walk with that cutter, worry about a combustion every now and then. But yeah. If you're outside, you're gonna need like to worry about meteor, fire, combustion, aggro on mini ads. Please don't dismount me. That was so close. So yeah, I just want to stay tank. Outside tank, preferably. Honestly, outside tank would fit me perfectly right now. Immortality when? Hopefully next week. It kind of depends on how hard we're gonna go with the speedrun, because guys, get hyped. We're gonna go for a speedrun on Lich King 25 Heroic next week on the Wednesday night main run. We're gonna try to beat Invis's time of like 11 minutes. So in order to do that, we need to push a lot. We need to push phases really quickly. We can only have one Frostmourne chamber, and it's gonna be difficult. We're gonna go really hard. I think we have to play Retribution Paladin in that specific raid. And yeah, we're gonna go really hard. I brushed up my Retribution Paladin skills a bit as well. Got ready for it. Because last time we didn't do that much DPS. We had like 11k at the end of Lich King. Now that's average as fuck. Because you see this guy has 11k. That's not enough for me. We gotta do above average. So the next week I want to see at least 12k for myself as a Retribution Paladin. If not 13k. Other one asked, do you use the armor bracers from ICC 10 Heroic as a protection paladin? No, I just use the ones from Merogar. The thing is, with Devotion Aura and Stone Skin Totem, I would have around like 40k armor. And if I then pop an armor potion on top of that, I'm like armor capped. So Cyril Cruz says, can you beat the record for Merogar? For Merogar? Let's take a look. I don't know the records, like from the top of my head. But we can take a look. Lord Merogar best time is 31 seconds. Wow. Let's set it to Heroic. On heroic it is 34 seconds. That's not bad. What the hell? This was with 2 tanks and 3 healers? That sounds really fishy, dude. 34 seconds on Merogar with like 2 tanks and 3 heals? I don't know about that. Alright, let's take a look at... Okay. After the loot, we're gonna regroup. Where the officers are gonna make the group ready, and yeah, we'll start after they get the group ready. As if there wasn't enough Ruby Sanctum in 1 week already. Oh shit. Oh shit. Like, as if there wasn't enough Ruby Sanctum in 1 week, right? So yeah. I don't think that this record is beatable. 2 tanks and 3 healers and still get like this amount of time compared to this. This sounds like a lot of fucking bullshit here. I don't know for sure, but this sounds like a lot of bullshit. Let's take a look at the details. Dude, they don't even have anyone with 10k achievement points. Now this isn't real. No, the rest aren't retro. You can see here what they are. But like... I don't know, guys. Let's see. A Demonology, a Balance, a Shadow, a Holy. So we got 1 Holy. We got 1 Disc. We got 1 Resto. Nah, there must have been some shenanigans here. I don't know what the shenanigans is. Warmanes should probably find out what the shenanigans is. They probably fucked up the shenanigans twice. But I don't know, this doesn't sound realistic. There's the rate invite. Let's open if it is 25. Yeah, 25. If I recall correctly, they ran 2 tanks, 3 heals, and the rest retry. No, this is some bullshit, dude. Even if you run like all those retries, you're not gonna get the maximum damage output that you would with a proper setup. No, that is just no. It's something that they abused for sure. Don't know what. Don't really care. Warmane probably should care because it's their leaderboard. It invalidates the rest of their leaderboard to have a cheating system. You know, to have cheating allowed by the system. Maybe they should give it a look. We got a hunter. This is fine. Let's make sure that I don't think he's here, but whatever. Let's get started. Now this is a whole bunch of RNG that's gonna happen, and we can either get super lucky or we can activate Holy Shield and get a bunch of blocks, which will cause us to take tons of damage. So let's not use Holy Shield too much. Well, yeah. So, yeah, they definitely typed Who's Your Daddy. It has to be, right? Because what else? What's the other option? They must be cheating. They can't be better than me. No, I don't think so. So yeah, Seal of Light combined with Judgment of Light. It is it doesn't give you the most aggro, but he can just go ahead and feign that. Or misdirect me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. It's better. MD's better. GoPro says, reminds me on Molten when for a couple of weeks groups were stacking 10 Shadow Priests and 10 DKs, exploiting something and killing Helion in seconds. Alright, so what they exploited was Ebon Plaguebringer, It's a 30% damage magical increase, similar to the ones that the Boomkins would give you. The thing is, it's stacked, so you get 13%, and it would stack with the next Unholy Decay's 13%. And I think it does something with diseases or some shit. Like, there was something with diseases that made diseases with that specific setup really good. Walk around and stretch for a bit. Yeah, I'll get on it. I'll Alright, that's enough movement for me. Oh, that was... Now I'm ready to go to bed. Wow. Bad advice. Now, I'll finish this first. Yeah. I'll survive it. I've had worse. And also, I can't just go AFK on the stream, honestly. I have people to entertain. So it should be fine. But yeah, basically, we're not getting Shadow Priest healing. This is all Holy Light heal or Judgment of Light healing at the moment. It's not really fair, if I should say so myself, but that's not the right one. Oh shite, we just got RNG'd out of the asshole. Alright, we'll stun it. Now check this. Get ready for this. Ah. We don't need no fucking healers. That's just some bad luck. We'll get over it. In 2 minutes, we can have that happen to us again. So it's all good. Viras Mtemet says Feral or Balance for DPS. Feral for melee and ranged for... Balance for ranged. That's how you want to do it. They both work. Feral is very much more complicated than Balance. Balance is quite simple, I would say. It does need lots of gear though. But yeah, it's really up to your preference. Do you want to walk in the park? You can go for Balance. If you want to really just have a really rough time, then go for Feral. Zyro Cruz says, as a warrior, is putting Sunder in your rotation going to slow your DPS? Yeah, but at the same time, it's your utility. You need to put that Sunder up for the rest of the raid. That's your job. You don't have many jobs as a warrior, but that is your one job. You don't prioritize it, let's say, over a Bloodthirst, but you're gonna wanna like... Alright, so you got Bloodthirst, and then you got second Slam proc, Whirlwind, first Slam proc, and then you got Sunder behind that somewhere. If you have enough warriors, and they all play it just like that, then Sunder should stack up quite easily. Decently fast enough anyway. You don't want to start the fight with 5 Sunders though, that's ridiculous. If an officer asks you to do that, then G-quit. Get the fuck out of that guild. Because they're not smart. And no, it's worse. They're not smart and they're actively pushing their stupidity on you. So you gotta leave that guild right quick. But you do need to use Sunders for sure. I hope I'm outside tank. I really hope this doesn't mean that I am a holy paladin. Because there's a tank right here as well. Let's move this tank to group 1 or 2. How about that? Sounds like a plan, guys. Please. Officers. Please. Roberto Morti also says that there are some free global cooldowns in the rotation, which is true. It's not that big of a DPS loss, and honestly, you're probably gonna gain damage from placing it into your free global cooldowns, such as Roberto says. Eventually, you're gonna get more damage from having the Sunders up, so you are gonna want to use them. Let's move this up a little bit here. Oh man, I hope that this DK gets moved to group 1 or 2. And that I don't have the Holy Pala. Cause, oh man, I'm not in any mood to H Pala. I mean, if we have to do it, we have to do it. That's how it is. But I'd prefer not to. I want to get a little bit of music in here. Or is there just absolutely no music in this entire thing? Oh, there it is. Alright. There we go. Just a little bit of background music. I'm actually gonna ask them if I can just tank. I really hope I don't have to H-Bala. I'm dreading it. I don't want to H-Bala. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, there's lots of downtime here. Oh, okay. So I probably will be tanking. They just kind of confirmed it for me. So that's good. I don't have to worry about potentially doing a H-Bala. Because man, I am not ready for that right now. Too tired. But yeah, we do have some downtime, so if there's any like big questions that you guys would like to ask, go ahead for it. Go ahead with it, and you know, I guess I can talk about a few upcoming projects. So, there's a YouTube video coming you guys' way, such as usual, you know. There's always one being made. Just, I've been having a hard time finding time to make them. But yeah, we've also got a leveling stream incoming. I do still need a few more people for that, however. Right now, I have, including myself, 3 people ready to go hard on that leveling. Yeah, I'll explain more about it in an upcoming video, but yeah, we're gonna go hard. We could use 2 more people that are interested in leveling on the Alliance side, on the Icecrown server. You do need heirlooms. You need to be able to, you know, play at the afternoon streaming time, which is like 6 Central European time. Like, so think Amsterdam, Paris, London time, some shit like that. And yeah, do need a few more people for that. So if you are interested, if you got the heirlooms, if you got time, if you need the character, then hit me up and we'll see what we can do. It should be fun regardless. Like, we're not gonna go professionally hard, you know, like there's no such thing as that. We're just gonna make it, we're gonna go hard, but we're gonna make it fun for sure. Baldur Gate 3 asks, inside tank. Hopefully not. I could do it. It's like very much the same. All we have to do is just move around a bit with that Halion. Outside tank is actually a little bit better to show, I think. Because if I'm on the boss, I'll be on the big ad as well. And I'll be able to show a few tricks on how to handle that. Now, it's nothing unheard of, but, you know, maybe you haven't seen it. Let's get some money out of him. Q4 to win a PT says, what classes will you play? Right now, it's me, Tim, and one more person. Me and Tim are probably gonna end up playing a Paladin and a Shaman. Now, I'm gonna be the Shaman. And Tim is gonna be the Paladin. This might not mean anything to you guys, but me and Tim have leveled as Enhancement and Shaman many times. But Tim was the Enhancement Shaman, and I was the Retri Paladin. That's how we always leveled. So now we're swapping it up. We're gonna be streaming it. We're gonna have ourselves a good time. And yeah, it is actually an efficient way to level. That is also the point, you know. But I'll show you guys that. Just tune in. Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. I'll do the rest, and Tim will also do some stuff, I guess. So let us get ready for this. The officers do seem to still be in the officer channel, just discussing, you know, a few things. Maybe left, maybe right, who goes where. 4 spots, what a mystery. Oh, they fixed 1 spot. So there's a few people that are still saved, because, you know, oh no. Don't tell them. We're not gonna play the Meow Meow today. Oh, there we go. Pass ahead is like plus. That means he has a, you know, a kitten. You do want one of those inside, because as you guys have been seeing, feral DPS inside is absolutely bonkers. We had a Ruby Sanctum yesterday, I think it was 2 ferals inside. One of them had 17k, the other had 16k. That's a lot of damage. Zyril Cruz says, what is the logic of having tanks in front and behind Helion? Alright, so Helion, as you might know, is a dragon. Now, what is a few defining features of a nice dragon? Yeah, Frosty, you show them. I'll give you guys a minute just to think about that. The facial expression, very important, like, alright, keep that in mind. Oh, you see that? She just did like a thingy. Then again, keep an eye out on that thing. It's very dangerous. Now, what a dragon does is a dragon does dragon things. I'll get my horse and show it a bit better. So, okay. The dragon will have a cone in front of him. Imagine a cone. Just like this, just like my mouse. Where he is going to cast Fire Breath or Frost Breath or whatever the element is respective to that dragon. He's gonna have a cone in front of him. Just imagine that cone and hold on to it for a bit. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Cone is still there, keep it in mind. Now on his tail, he's gonna tail swipe, which is also a cone. Now that one tends to be a little bit wider. Something like that. Now this cone is a zone where you don't want to stand. This cone that we previously talked about is a zone you don't want to stand. That leaves this area, like right here, for you to stand. Alright, are you like envisioning it with some lines and stuff? This area is where you want to stand. Importantly as well, is if you're oh, I moved. So if you're standing in that perfect spot, you'll want to stand at her back leg, because every single entity in the game has a line straight to the middle, which defines their front and their back. Their back, they're not going to be able to dodge and parry. So imagine that line as well. So you got a line right in the middle, you got a cone up ahead, you got a tail swipe in the ass. Where do you stand? You can't stand here, you're gonna parry. You can't stand here, you'll die. You can't stand here, you'll just parry again. Here is tail swipe area, so you got this specific hook where you want to stand against the dragon. That's the logic of fighting dragons. There you have it. Q for the win. PT says, I got a 5.1k enhancement shaman on Icecrown. Enhancement, sir, it's not enchantment. I'll have you know that. I play like all the classes. I'll just show you real quick, because officers are taking their grand old time. But yeah, I hope that explained the whole dragon situation. You could honestly clip that and just like... No, don't clip it. I'll use the same concept in a video format. I'll give a visual indication with lines and stuff. So yeah. This is my main account. We've got the Mage, the Balanced Root with Resto Spec. You got the Protection, Furier, the Disco, Holy. You got the Retri, Holy. Retri Prot, sorry, my brain. Frost and sort of a tank, I don't know, gear sucks. Resto Bis, Elemental Bis. Duct taped together build, but still 6.5. And the Demonology Warlock, which is 6.4, I think. And then, of course, Skyrim. Hey, Dionysius, nice to see you in the chat. And yeah, it's quite late, and usually I have energy for that, right? Not today, I don't know why, but yeah. Just one more Ruby Sanctum, and we're free. Wooga Boomy. That's not us. We didn't just go to a list and say Boomy. We can tank. Alright, there's one person, Career. Where is he? Career. Oh, he'll be swapping from a Shadow Priest then. That's not so good. We'll only have one Shadow Priest. Interesting. Okay, so they seem to be struggling a bit, which is, you know, it's the 6th Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic. These people are most likely saved on most of their characters. It's not that uncommon for this to be a little bit of a struggle for, you know, invites. Hopefully they'll get it done quick though, because they say that the raid time is 3 AM, right? But you can't leave until you finish killing the boss. Now that is some hypothetical bullshit right there. I said it a few times, but you know, whatever. It just doesn't matter as long as the rules work. You know, for them. And honestly, you gotta give them a bit of slack. They do a lot of good work. So it's fine. But it's in every guild. Every guild that I've ever been in has like, okay, raid time. And if you leave, DKP. That's just how it is though. Alright, Dionysius has a good question. I haven't tried Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic myself, so do you require more people, like more people than half of your raid for outside, or more people inside? So usually in a 25 Heroic you're going to have one group filled with melee DPS, group 1 in this situation, and they're gonna be inside permanently. You have with them a tank, usually a Death Knight, because of the self-healing. It's really good. If the healer gets combustion, you can still, you know, survive. You can manage. You got a lot of cooldowns. It's gonna be fine. They got a Holy Paladin and a Resto Druid with them. So these 8 people are going inside. Now the Hunter, the Warlock, Group 3, Group 4 and Group 5 are gonna be outside. So you got a disparity of people in the inside realm. Now that is because they have a much easier time DPSing. They only have to kill the Helion, as opposed to the outside realm, which constantly has to deal with living embers, the big hat, you know, the living inferno. So yeah, you need more DPS outside. You need to pull back that balance of you know, all that extra buffer of health that the adds give to the outside realm. You need to pull that buffer back a bit. Alright, let's turn this off as well. Chat bubbles. Like, if someone says some stupid shit, you know, at least I won't get banned. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, we got a nice little circle. Wait, we got a voodoo skull? Nice horse. Yeah, like last week, Asperity did 7. Asperity did 7 Ruby Sanctum Heroics. And it's like... I don't know how they still... yeah, I don't know, that many in a row, especially like they do 5, 6 in a day, man, that's too much. But man, people log on for it, so hey, I can't be the only person that I'm probably... No, I should say I'm probably the only person that doesn't like it. Dionysius says, okay, so it's pretty different from the normal tactic, where you would just 50-50 your people. Yeah, like I said, you really need to take account the amount of health and the amount of time that all those small ads and the big ad will take you. Now, Asperity got this formula, 5 DPS, 2 heals, 1 tank. I would pretty much do the same thing if I still had my own guild. Hey, Sam Grindstaff has just subscribed. Thank you very much, man. So yeah, I did basically pretty much the same with my own guild. The only thing that I would do is, instead of call for stop DPS, is I would send a rogue back inside. Or I would send a class that could DPS inside, you know. That way, no one had to stop DPS. And honestly, swapping a strong DPS from the outside to the inside will really balance it out, like, significantly. You just need to be fast with it, because if that corporeality, which is another thing, right? I can show you guys that right there. Corporeality. Where you at, you stupid name? It's not here. Ah. Well. That sucks. Oh, Oknyan Juka, thank you very much for the subscription. I really appreciate it, guys. You're giving me some energy now. Now I'm all fired up. Let's go. No, but thank you, guys. I was looking for corporeality, but it's not here. But if you ever do need to look at a quick few spells, you can even link them in the chat. You know, if you open up your Deadly Boss Mods /DBM, you can click them right there. You can link them. So if you're ever wondering how do I link them, that's how you do it. But basically, corporeality means that you gotta keep the health balanced in the outside and the inside realm. You push too much on one side, he becomes really angry on the other side. Roberto Moretti says, usually you swap Feral because you might need the tricks of the trade outside. Yeah, that's probably a bit better to do. I don't think I even swapped the rogues out. I feel like it was very depending on the situation. There is a small feast. Do we get the fish or the small feast? Do we go for fun or do we go for stats? I think I'll go for fun. We'll be a super small dwarf. We'll be the opposite of Infinity War Tyrion. Alright, so rip the buffs. Alright, let's go hard on this thing. Let's go maximum DPSs. We seem to have a hunter, which is unknown right now. Now, as you could see, Hammer of the Righteous at the very end, it applied a stack of Holy Vengeance. An Icy Touch from a Death Knight is gonna be stronger, but in general, if you use your Hammer of Righteous at this exact second, you should be fine. So, you just get the Hammer of Righteous, and there you have it. That's a nice little positioning. What? Nitro boots and run around? Oh, you got it, sir. I'll do it. Oh boy. Yeah. Like, the leading officer was like, hey, this looks really nice. Well done, guys. And then I had to go and fuck it up for him because he doesn't deserve nice things. Nah, he's Gucci. Wait a second, that's not fair. Oh, no. Yeah, so we're gonna have to individually click people with this, but I think it works. Let's take a look. Ugh, that's 8. Alright, how about this? We'll keep it right here. That should work out. Ogden Juka asks, did you ever play on Lordaeron? No, never. I lost a few really good raiders to Lordaeron when it first came out, when I was still leading a guild. But eventually, I just like, yeah. Eventually, they all came back, and I kind of expected that. Because it didn't sound like that much fun, even when they were talking about it, you know. The thing is, the people that I would expect to have liked Lordaeron all didn't like it. So I had like a bunch of really good raiders, right? And they were all like, yeah, no, this is kind of bad. And then like a few months later, they were all like, wait, no, donation is allowed now. It's bullshit. Alright. But yeah, last balls here. We'll take left. Okay, so yeah, this thing, there's a nice little trick right here. Or a trick. Just a note, really. Those ads that spawn, we can just, yeah, use Seal of Command, or, oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am so tired. We're gonna use Seal of Justice instead, to keep them CC'd. Now, I've always wondered if we can just, like, no, we can't keep them outside. Anyway, let's get in the range of the healers. And every time you got Hammer of the Righteous up, go ahead and drop it. We're getting some shit RNG right here, but there you have it. 2 second stun, 2 second stun. Keep this one on the Hammer of Justice. By the way, Hammer of Justice and Seal of Justice do not share a cooldown. So, or a diminishing returns together, like, this shares it with Cheap Shot. So yeah. If you want to mess over your PvE or your PvP rogue in like solo queue, you know they're gonna try to cheap shot and stuff. Nah, just go Seal of Justice, you'll fuck over all of his stun diminishing returns. But yeah, this is pretty good here. I used to go with Citadel, but might as well go with Justice. If it procs a whole lot, can be pretty good. Let's get a few buffs up here. Hey, we got another nice little circle of light here. But we can't eat the fish from the middle of it. So we need to go sit on the edge of the ring of light. Oh, that's really, really bright. Ugh. No, thank you. Just like this is nice though. You can see the sparkles. Very nice. Stand in the middle. What a happy, happy dwarf. She's about to get bopped by that big ass dragon. Aww. Okay, so I kind of figured that this was gonna happen. I'm a third tank, not main tank. I kind of figured once I saw that there were 2 DKs on Saviana, I was like, wait a second, where's the warrior tank? I'm not a big fan of doing third tanking with a protection paladin, but my warrior is saved. We are gonna have to deal with it. Dionysius, I missed your chat. I'm so sorry. I'm missing all the chats. No, wait, I just missed it. I'm so sorry, dude. Will your guild loot counsel someone who, for example, bids an item that's practically not needed for their spec, like Signet of Twilight for Fury Warrior? No, they don't have loot counsel. I just... Okay, so I thought you were talking about the Signet of Twilight situation from yesterday, where an Arms Warrior took my Signet of Twilight on my Rogue. Which was some bullshit. But Furies don't take Signet of Twilight, do they? Like, they take Frostbrute. I'm pretty sure that's been like that for years. But there's no council. We used to have council, but I abused the fuck out of it and showed them why it was wrong. Got a whole lot of people really upset. And then they changed it, which was the thing to do. I didn't cause dramas, by the way. That's not me. Nope. Zero dramas. I just told them, hey, this might not be a good situation. But yeah, we're getting parried here. Let's talk about that thing. Right, so that thing that we were talking about, the line through the middle, the tail swipe, all of that stuff. You gotta keep it in mind here. I'm not really used to third tanking with a Paladin here. It's probably horrible. But we do get... Yeah, this is pretty terrible actually. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and use Seal of Command for that. That is gonna be much better. One of these pets still doesn't have my buff. How annoying! Alright, let's pop it fast. We gotta be there, so just get rid of it. Alright, Seal of Command. Let's see if this is any better. That's a bit better. This is one of those situations where you do want to be using Holy Shield because did you see how quick that dropped? Okay, Toll Tanks is inside. That is a risky situation, having all those melees move through, or all those people move through the flames there. But they did it the correct way. If they're slow, they'll just burn to a crisp. But they were fast enough. I think that's the Warlock pets. It's definitely pets. Uh-oh. Okay, he lived. So yeah, like I was saying, you want to stay in that perfect spot. No tail swipe, no breath. Middle line. And of course, on Heroic you also have the cutters to worry about. Now I should have swapped over to Seal of Vengeance quite much earlier. As you can see, he's also getting that hand of freedom from the Retribution Paladins. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, we'll stop here. We gotta wait for the cutters to do a full rotation. If you have to go outside, you know, at 50% you have to go outside. If you have to go outside while the cutters are spinning, you're gonna have yourself a bad time. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now, he is a Death Knight. He does not have any attack power reduction. We as a Paladin with Vindication do. So we need to be attacking this boss as well. Make sure that this Vindication is up as much as possible. Alright, swap the Seal of Command there. Let's get a taunt in there nice and early. Okay, Holy Shield. I got Combustion, but yeah, like we cannot really move out here. Like, I was just waiting for the Nitros. No, I was waiting for Nitros 2 seconds. Yeah. Alright, so. I was waiting for the Nitros there. I couldn't really move there. It's one of those situations where engineering definitely saved a complicated situation from happening to the raid. So instead of like having to spend like 20 hours on getting back, I just spent maybe 2-3 seconds and we were all Gucci. Okay. I do feel a lot tankier compared to a warrior, but the damage is not there from my side. A warrior has a lot of damage on these adds actually. Like the shockwave alone, it's like 80k burst. Alright, one more wave of ads. Just get those away from the tank as quickly as possible. We'll pop the wings on this one. Alright, we got all the aggro. Yeah, with Seal of Command it's a bit better for sure, for sure. Man, we are taking some bobs here. Did you see my HP just plummet? I think I got tail swiped or something. Let's, yeah, max melee. See if we can get that Vindication up before we have to swap. There it is. Okay. Alright, we gotta move them back a little bit. They're still growing. This is fine. Let's not get tail swiped again. I think that's why we took such a spike of damage, because we got stunned. Can't really dodge or parry or block. It hurts. Alright, back with that Vindication whenever we can. I mean, honestly, this is fine. You don't need a Protection Warrior, but it's just better, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just burst down the boss here. So my job becomes go ahead and grab some of these spirits. Uh-oh, there goes 150 DKP. Oh my god, just minus me though. Even though we didn't wipe, just minus me. Definitely. So sorry, guys. Like, there were so many ads on him. Wow. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. That's a nice nice way to end it right there. Dionysus says, Arms Warrior, I was actually talking about yesterday's situation. Yeah, that was some bullshit, but... Yeah. Might as well just go ahead and release, to be honest. Alright, so... I think in total we should still get... a plus on DKP. Like in total I think Ruby Sanctum and ICC is like plus 200-ish. The other is... The minus should be 150. So we should still get 50 DKP out of this situation. So it's not the end of the world, guys. Besides that, let's take a look at the loot. Which we can't. They picked it up. Let's take a look what they picked up. We weren't here to see it. I don't know the loot right now, so I'll wait here for a second and see what it is. Wow. Now, I guess if I was the DK tank, I would not have allowed the dragon to turn around for 4.5 seconds, but it's not his fault. It's definitely mine. He could have, yeah, he should have. Well, whatever. What's the loot even? Because I do need the Ruby Sanctum boots. So, yeah, if I can get that, that would be nice. But they're taking their sweet ass time. Dionysius says, did you just get minus? I don't know. I should get minus, that's the thing. But I don't know if I did get minus. I don't see like the minus in the raid chat. But yeah, that was definitely a mistake on my part. I'm gonna just chalk it up to tiredness. It is, after all, 3 AM. Not a good way to finish it for sure, but we killed it at least. We killed it. It's all good, guys. So what that loot look like? Like, I can't even open it. We could use this for holy. There we go. Well, we're gonna like nearly wipe the raid and still get items. Let's go. Yeah, but that's much better. Okay. No, I don't seem to get... Wow, we also need this actually. But other people are bidding. Since it's a spec that I don't care that much about, I'm not gonna like bid some DKB. But no, I didn't get minus actually. Maybe they're still gonna do it. But honestly, yeah. A raid wipe is like minus 150. I mean, look at that. It's... I just feel, honestly, I feel more bad about doing that than getting the minus. Alright, so I don't need to get minus to feel bad. I already feel bad. But I would like to get minus for that, because that was some bullshit. Shouldn't have done it. But look at this. That's a lot of bidding. For the bracers, 1.1k. And now, DPS feed. Alright, that's alright. No tank feed, we got those. We got the belt. That's good enough. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching. I'll go get some much needed sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at the Enigma run. Nice and early. Oh no, nice and early. But yeah, we'll start a bit early. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said already, but I'll say it again because I don't mind repeating that. You guys are the best, for sure. And with that being said, keep an eye out on the main run. We're gonna get that Lich King in a very short time span. And yeah, good night, guys. Good night.